Move right in there. Oh, 3 people are watching like straight away. Hi. Is that your phone or mine?
It's mine.
You've changed your notification thingy.
Yeah, and that's an email one, I think.
Oh.
I don't know. It just goes off, and I've got no idea why it's going off.
Fair enough. Hello. I've got my phone around the other way, so I've got to look at the other.
You not put your sticky thing on that doesn't stick to it.
And I've got it angled the other way today. Jen Daniels first again. Yeah, she's right in there. Hello. Wait for Mr. Glitter Fairy to catch up.
Sorry.
Right, are you sitting closer so people can actually hear you? Speak up, young man.
I jumped the table. It's the one and only time. Don't worry. It's the chair.
Right. Beautiful rainbow glass. Really matches my nails.
I'm here.
Who's there?
I'm here.
Read away.
Jenny Rooney. Hey. Hey, Jenny. Jen Daniels first again.
I drink other things than Coke. Just 2 live feeds in a row, chugging away.
Vodka. Tracy Scott says, oh, hiya.
Hey.
Becca Scott says, evening. With some kisses. Stacey Ward Nana says, hey.
Hello.
Amy Sergensen. Hi, Lucy.
Hello.
With lots of hearts. Trisha Rennie, nail artist, says, hi.
Hello, Trisha.
Shelley Leadbeaten Nails. Hi, guys. Vicky McGregor. Evening, Miss Lucy, the Glitter Fairy, and Mr. Glitter Fairy.
Hello.
Good evening. Cass Dixon says, evening.
Good evening.
Evening, Cass. Rosanna Nash. Evening, everybody.
Hello.
And Amy Sergen says, and hello, Mr. Glitter Fairy. Well, hello, Amy.
Cool.
I think with oh no, Rosanna Nash says, I always miss your live, so I'm super excited to catch one.
She's in there today. Right, I'm going to stop the comments in a minute. You love my fairy top. Yeah. I've got some other ones, but I need to get them sorted so I can sell them. Got aprons on the website again. It's all exciting.
Yeah, Jen Daniels loves your fairy top. Jodie Hancock says, hi, finally made it to one of your lives where vlogs come true. Hi to you both. Victoria Rimmer says, hi to you both, with some sparkly hearts.
My cat looks really good.
Miss MQT27 says, good evening from Birmingham, Alabama.
Good evening. We're going to stop all the hellos now. Not that I don't want you to say hello, but yeah. So, today's live feed is about the relaunch of the Glitter Fairy website. Glitter Fairy. It's the Glitter Fairy website.
I've been in Suffolk too long, my love.
I guess Essex. It's awful. Forget all the letters in the alphabet. There's only 8, surely. Right, so, as a lot of you would have noticed, I recently relaunched the Glitter Fairy website. It's much smoother and sleeker and just sexier. Like me. And
You beat me to that one.
yeah. And you'll have noticed that all the new products are all in baggies. So this live feed is kind of to explain the reasoning behind all of that and to show you my new packaging. I forgot words, basically. Yeah, so kind of go through it all. It's been a very long day. I've been working since 6 a.m. Yay! And I just put makeup on for you guys. That's how much I love you. Because you don't want to see this without makeup.
It's not that bad.
Well, I only put a tinted moisturiser and my eyebrows on, but without my eyebrows, I'm quite scary. So anyway, I see I've lost it again. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this a bit like that. And then kind of okay. Now, if I have a chat with you,
yeah,
am I looking in the right place in YouTube? Does it look like I'm actually making eye contact better now? Hi, guys.
Yes, it does.
Yes, okay.
It's a bit of a delay, so you have to wait.
Yes, so you're kind of near where my camera is. So I'm going to have a chat with Mr. Glitter. And then I look at the camera because I think I look at the screen rather than the camera. So I'm going to have a chat with Mr. Glitter Fairy. So, no, that's weird. It's weird. It makes me feel uncomfortable. God damn it. I will learn to do things on camera one day. So, Blue Planet. That's all you need to say these days. Blue Planet. Hit me hard, man. That was last November, October, something like that. Blue Planet came out. Yeah, it's the Blue Planet effect. It basically really got me thinking the effect we as humans are having on the planet. And me, one of those humans that sells micro glitter. I'm a terrible, terrible person. Not micro glitter, microplastic. So I started looking at every part of the Glitter Fairy and how I could make it a greener company. Obviously, I've got a lot of glitters.
And one less.
I meant to do that. Look how fat my arm looks. It's not that fat, it's perspective. It's that fat. So I've got a lot of glitters, which obviously are microplastics. So, you know, fish don't like me. But I just kind of started to look at how I can make the Glitter Fairy a greener company. So first of all, I looked into bioglitters. And there are about 3 manufacturers and suppliers of those in the world. So demand is really, really, really high, and they don't do a massive range. So I've found, I think, a halfway decent supplier at the moment. I don't know why I said halfway decent. They are a good supplier of a really good quality product. So the Green Fairy glitter will be coming out soon, which is made, it's bio glitter. So it's made to biodegrade in the right conditions. I think it's within 2 to 4 weeks. Now all of this will biodegrade, but it takes 100 years. So like all of your baby wipes, wet wipes, lady sanitary stuff, this will all outlive us. That's the scariest thing. My lady things will outlive me. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not using moss. So yes, you have to make these choices. And yes, moon cup, no, not with this. No. We're digressing. So yeah, so I just basically wanted to make it a more greener company. So I'm bringing out the bioglitters. Now this is all going to continue to be here, but as bioglitters develop, I will start bringing out more bioglitters than I will the regular or the microplastic glitters. Now at the moment they mainly do metallic finishes. So I've got a set, I think there's about 12 different ones coming out, but obviously they're not, at the moment they're currently not matching my current metallic line. So as more come out, I will bring more out as more become available, blah, blah, blah. And also, nobody needs to point out as well that I'm talking about getting bioglitters to put in acrylic nails, which is a non-biodegradable plastic, which will also, every single set of nails I do will outlive me. That's kind of cool, but not in the same way. So yeah, so obviously gel, acrylic, that's all non-biodegradable plastic. So yes, but anyway, I'm just trying to think of ways to try and make the company greener. So then I kind of started looking at the packaging, and you can't sell this lovely biodegradable glitter in plastic pots. So you look at other options, and you've got the glass option, which is really expensive. Packaging wise as well, you get the tin option, but then you just get loads of silver tins on your shelf. So at the moment the baggies I'm using are fully recyclable, so all you need to do is literally turn them inside out, brush off any excess glitter, and then whip off the label and then put them in the recycling, and they will be recycled. Please make sure to always clean them out, because that's one thing, I said this to someone the other day, when you put your bean cans in the recycling, if you haven't washed them out and they've got tomato sauce in, they just go into landfill because they're contaminated. So please make sure, if you're recycling things, to make sure that they're clean before you recycle. But I'm working on getting biodegradable baggies at the moment. They are coming, but working with UK suppliers can sometimes be really, really frustrating. I'm trying to work with more UK suppliers, but unfortunately the reason I work with a lot of overseas suppliers is because their customer service is amazing, and in England it's not. So yes, that will hopefully be coming soon. Again, I'm a one-woman band, so all of these changes will be slow and gradual, because I can't do all that much one go. You're all very quiet, there's no comments. So, and there's still quite a few viewers, so you're obviously rapt by how fascinating this talk is. So yeah, so we've gone to baggies. Not only do baggies mean that obviously the packaging waste is much less, but it also means that the postage packaging I use is much less too. So I've gone from bubble-lined envelopes to plastic. They're all recyclable. Again, working on biodegradable ones, but it takes time. They're all recyclable at the moment. But it's easier if you can just put baggies in another bag, whereas when you have pots, you have to bubble wrap and stuff like that. Bubble wrap isn't really recyclable. Bubble lined envelopes, to recycle them, you need to literally open them up, take the bubble wrap out, the paper in one bag, bubble wrap in another. I don't think many people do that. And I'm not telling you off because I don't do it half the time, it's just saying. The few times I have to use the slightly more thicker packaging, I've now switched over to jiffy bags, like the full paper lined ones. So yeah, just trying to be a little greener as a company and being a little more aware of what I do. So now to the practical side of it. You guys can ask questions, so I feel like you're really quiet. So from the more practical side of it, working in the salon. So this is beautiful, and I do love my display, don't get me wrong. So these plastic pots, they're still available to buy on the website. So if you prefer to have pots, go ahead. I still sell the small and little pots. You can either buy new ones, or I'm selling seconds, which basically means they've been used for glitters before, but as the glitters are going out of pot stock and going into baggy stock, I give them a quick brush out, but there'll be a few bits of glitter in there, but they've literally just sat on a shelf of glitter in. I'll put a new label on the back for you to write over, so you can still have your plastic pots if you want them. Now, from your point of view, it saves a lot of money, because at the moment, so the large pots, depending on the glitter, so obviously this holographic multi-cut weighs a lot more than the mirror shards. The mirror shards weigh next to nothing. So in there, you've probably got maybe 3 grams, whereas in these, you've got between 3 and 5 grams. Now they're 350 before that. All of my baggies are weighed to 5 grams, but approximately it might be like 4.8 or 5.5. It is approximately 5 grams. Again, it's just me, so I kind of weigh in scoops and check. So you get 5 grams of glitter guaranteed in a baggie for $1.80. So straight away, you're pretty much getting double the amount of glitter for the same price. So a stack of 4 is about £13. You can buy a set of 8 glitters for about £14. So you're basically able to get double for your money. And if you want your pots, you can have your pots. Now this is lovely and it looks really nice in the salon, but who has it when their clients are picking it up and opening them and going, oh, that's nice, and then dropping all over the floor, and you're like, I will end you. It's also, if you're mobile, this can be a bit, anyone who's been mobile, shout out, how many times have you arrived at your clients and one of your acrylic pots has opened itself up, or a glitter pot has opened itself up, and it's friggin' everywhere. Oh, I was going to use that one. Obviously not today. Yeah, so you won't have that problem anymore going mobile, because I have new storage. And they're beautiful. And they're all custom made. This has taken 3 months. 3 months. I will end you. I will end you. To create my folders. So, now I know we wanted them super sparkly, but that's not very eco-friendly. So these are made out of recyclable polypropylene. Polypropylene, yes, okay, so paper and card would have been more eco-friendly, but wouldn't have been durable enough. So these are nice and durable. I went for the flexible rather than the rigid, because these will stand up to being battered about mobile and in the salon. So here we have, this is the small one. In a minute, I'm going to flip the camera around. So I have the small one, and I have a large one. Wow. It's a beast. Here's my large one. It's me on a folder. This is like highlight of my life, being on a folder. But yeah, so you've got big chunky ring bundles. Partitions also made up polypropylene, and then loads of, I'm going to go into them in a minute. So that hopefully makes for storage a lot easier. And as well, if you're in a salon, you can literally just pop that in front of your client and just flip through. And they can just flip through, and they're not making a mess, they're not opening things up, they can just see it all very clearly. And then to work on your desk, obviously you can't work from a bag. So I also have, just check there's nothing in them, these really cute little tin pots. And you can open them really easily. They're screw top, and I wanted a screw top because if you've got like one glitter that's really popular, and you've got like loads of baggies and you know you're going to be using it loads, you want to be able to put it on and easily screw it on and off and keep it safe and secure. But then they're also really easy. So that's got, I used some mirror shards today, but then you just pop your bag open and pop it back in. So I'm going to try and flip the camera around now to show you the folders. while I'm doing that, Ian can catch up with some of the comments.
Right. Where did we
well,
get to?
Wait. Wow. Right. It's telling me to rotate my device.
Julie Dickinson says, hey both.
Right.
Janine's acrylic nails, hi to both. And wow, that's crazy. Roxana Ruse, hello, with a sparkling heart. Nails by Sarah Burchett says, oh, I made it. I'm nursing my poorly dog. Oh.
Hello, there's my... Oh, that was probably right up my nose. I'm so sorry.
Just destroying the place.
I am destroying the place. I couldn't work my bloody thingy, majooja. Wait. Watch some fluff for a minute.
Amy Sergensen is admiring the eels.
Thank you. They're
Not
cute,
at the minute,
aren't they?
you're not.
I know, I'm sorry.
Soul
It's like
Sister.
a drunk monkey. Let's just have a little look at this beautiful e-file. Okay.
Soul Sister says, hi Lucy, dolls and gents. Angelica Newbies, good evening. Hope you're both well. This is so exciting.
Right, can I go back to and then we can get back to the questions?
Yep.
Sorry. Okay, so the smaller one, I know someone said, that's the small one. So that has 6. And they are double-sided, so each wallet, you can get 6 in the front and 6 in the back. Partitions. God damn it. Labelled. One, and they're polypropylene as well, because I didn't want anything that's going to really easily break and get tatty. And then here is what I've spent doing this afternoon, is literally getting all of my... Let's turn off one of those lights. No, it doesn't make any difference. Getting all of my Mix It Up Mondays in there. Oh, they just make me look. They just make me feel so happy. And I even put the pops in there. So they're the smaller ones. Their full dimensions are all on the website. So there's this small one. And then you've got your large one. So the large one is kind of A4 and a little bit more. I didn't mean to write that. Could you just hold that open for me, darling? So again, polypropylene tab. And then so here's my gold one. And what I've done is I've put the pops in as well. So it means it's really easy, like if clients, so you can either put it in colour or collection or whatever. So I'm starting off having like all my crystally colours at the front. So if a client's like, oh, I kind of want a silvery crystally one, and then you can literally just pop it in front of them and they can just flick through. I've got to find the bags for that one. So they've got my Indian Summer Gaps. What could this be for? New Indian Summer collection, you say? Oh, yes, it could be. Yes, it could. Oh, and also, could you pass me that yellow bag, please? Keeping it there. Marigold's back! She'll be getting potted up tomorrow, guys. So if you've been waiting for the Indian Summer collection Marigold, there she is, the sexy minx. So yeah, so that's it. These are my fabulous new folders. Oh, and this just makes me happy. Look at that. So you've got all the silvers and the golds and the reds, and then all the pinks and purples. And it makes me so happy to see them like this. Bit of the caramel collection. But these are PVC, so they're really nice, tough and rugged. You can get a total of, when they're full up, you can get 20 pockets in each folder, full up. So I worked out earlier. So in like the large folders, each pocket sleeve can hold 18. That's right, isn't it? So times 10 is 180. Times that by 2 is 360. Yep. So you get 360 glitters in one large folder. I could not get in the same space 360 glitters. So there. So that's it really. Right, I'm going to try not to... Oh, up the nose shot.
Made everyone seasick.
I know, right? Hi, she's back in the room. So we're going to go back to comments and questions now.
Right.
So if you have any questions, shout out. Or any feedback. I want feedback. I would like. I want, don't get.
We have a lot of highs. I'm just going to say hello to everyone because there's a lot of highs.
There's a lot of highs. I know, we've got quite a few viewers because I've done it at a better time for the American audience.
I will try and find where we were.
I got to try.
I've been trying to sort of skim read as we've been going on. Stacey Garcia Padilla says, I've ordered your Cuban
Hello.
sphere crystals.
Oh,
Um,
I'm not flipping you off. I'm just going, look at my lovely Cubans. I have to say, I've never been a white nail person. But did you just see how the light is catching these Swarovskis? Carry on. Talk about other things now.
Mom Tomsi or Mom Tomitsi. I apologise. I will end you. She's loving that. Jenny Rooney is loving
clients get all in your stuff. Don't touch it.
Nails by Kirsten has been in a situation where she spilled some glitter and wanted to cry.
Oh, it happens all the time. That's why I started the glitter fairy, because I'm so clumsy. God's honest truth.
It's the small one. You saw that one. Nails by Sarah Birch says, oh my god, I need. Jenny Rooney's definitely like that idea. Sian Thomas, that looks fab.
And I'm going to pimp mine out, obviously. I'm going to get some crystals all over the front of my glitter fairy. That's another reason I like them a bit plain, because then you can pimp them out and make them your own.
Catriona Halliday says, oh my god, I love those pots.
These ones, aren't they cute?
Alicia White has a good question. She says, hey Lucy, silly question. Will you be selling the bags empty so we can transfer the glitters we have already so we can put them in the folders too?
Yeah, I could do that, and I'll print little labels on them. Like, where's my Mix It Up Mondays at the moment? Let's find one that I haven't actually named yet. So, this one's coming up for naming this week, I think. Long nails. Right. So I can do little bags like that, and then I'll just leave like a dotted line so that you can then write in the glitter name or whatever. That's fine, yeah. I can sell the baggies, that's no problem. I need to get my tweezers. Yeah, on to the next.
Mum Tom, I don't suppose you'd sell the large folders already filled, like with Lucy's favourites? Little winky face?
No, but keep an eye out tomorrow, because I will be launching a competition to win. The first prize winner, or they will win a large folder with 30 glitters of their choice in, and they will have a set of partitions and empty pockets, and then the runner-up will win a small folder with 15 glitters of their choice with partitions and some pockets in, and literally all you do, it's like my usual competitions, is just give me an email address, that's it, and then you get entered into a prize draw. So I wanted to get around to it today, but as I said, I started about 6 a.m. this morning and everything got delivered. I got like these, there's no room in my house at all. I got these.
What a garage.
And all the garage, it's just... I got these, I got another 80 kilos of glitter. My poor FedEx man. But yes, so everything just kind of exploded this morning, and I was restocking and stuff like that. So that's why I haven't got the links ready, but I will be sharing it tomorrow on all social medias. So jump in on that conversation on that competition, and I will also be restarting the starter kits. I've got a new way of listing products on my website where you'll be able to then choose your colours in your starter kit. So you'll be able to there'll be like a holographic multi-cut and you can pick a colour and stuff like that. I've just got to figure it out. But then yes, so the starter kit's coming back. And I will get round to doing a top set. Well, there is a section in the website, top sellers now, or best sellers. So that's where all of the most popular products are. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking. Next question.
Good evening, Annalise Rob. Victoria
Hello.
Remit loves the folders. They're amazing.
Thank you.
Amanda Murray says, good for you.
I have to say, the company I worked with the folders have been fantastic. They are one of the few English suppliers I really like working with. Them and the person that does my sliders. My packaging guys are good too. Oh, there are some quite good English suppliers. I don't want to like bitch on English suppliers, but for a lot of things I'm struggling. I'm going to stop talking.
Leah Anthony, fantastic idea. Jenny Rooney says, heaven. Tiffany Scram, love you, Miss Lucy. You are such an inspiration.
Thanks.
Mom Thompsey, so much prettiness.
Oh, it keeps popping up with the same thing.
Nails by Sarah Birch. It says woohoo. Donna Minnis, so
Just
awesome
that.
and love it. Yep.
Woo!
Nails by Sarah. Now the decision to arrange in collection or colour order? Question mark.
I know, right? I think what I'm doing, my big folder, this will be my core collections, and they will be under collections because I know the colours quite well in the core collections. So that's what I'm doing. But how I've already done in my small folder, this I think will be more colour, because if I show you, crotch shop, I've already started with my Mix It Up Mondays. So already there's like my silvery ones, coppery, orangey, red. So I think my limited editions I'll go colour-wise. It just makes me so happy to look at it. It really does. And look at this page. I don't have enough teal Mix It Up Mondays. There's only 3 of them. And also for me, just a really selfish point here, check out my tits. They're brand new. So for me as well, it's going to help me when I do my mixing up, because I will just take this when I start mixing. Oh, I haven't got enough of that. Because that is one thing somebody pointed out, saying a lot of my VIP mixes were quite pink, and I'd never noticed that. They are quite pink. Not August, baby. August is friggin' green. And so sexy. Oh, and rubies, you've got a cluster kit as requested. Ah! I'm going to do something else with that in a few days because I just love it so much. Back to comments.
Nails by Kirsten. Ooh, I want. Cass says the folder is definitely my new fave item. So excited.
And I really want to see how everyone pimps theirs up as well. I think I should run a little competition for that.
Most pimped.
Yeah.
Jenny Rooney,
Pimp my folder.
defo exciting. Jen Daniels, I love it, Lucy. I want a folder of yours for my Moyu plates.
Yeah, I need to. That's my next thing, because the next sleeves they'll be working on are ones for my sliders, but I'll make sure they're big enough to also fit a Moyu plate in.
Jodie Dickinson, I'm so excited about those folders.
You can ask any of my fairies. I was getting so stressed because I was like, I really want to change my packaging and stuff like that, but I can't. Oh, let me show you another thing. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. We're gonna spin it around. This is. Oh, I'm gonna come into shot and I'm half in my PJs. So bear with me. Can you film for a bit?
Yeah.
And try and keep my PJs out.
Okay.
There we go.
Are they yours or mine?
They are yours, like all of the PJs are.
I've got your butt, but we're good.
So, just to show you the bloody mess that... Oh, actually, can we just stop? Turn it away!
You have the glitters.
I said turn... Oh, yeah, that's all right, sorry. In the very unlikely event you can read any of these customer orders with their confidential information on. Right, we're fine now.
We're good?
Yeah, we can come back. Always the professional. So, first of all, check out my sexy new... Oh, where are they? This hot pink. Hot friggin' pink. And there's like a baby pink and a white. It's very sexy. Check out my new aprons. How pretty are these? Expertly folded by moi. Oh. That's all I love those. But, so everyone's always asking for limited edition to come back. They fucking can. So this is just one. This one box is my holographic superfine. Small and large, and then all the stacks up there. So what I used to have, so for the Indian summer collection, I had 3 of those boxes. Now they're in bags, I have this one. It takes up a lot less room basically. So I can fit so much more in here. God, it's such a mess. But basically I can fit more in, so limited edition will stay in for longer, and ones that you want back, I can bring back much quicker. That's all really. Hello.
With you.
Hello.
Okay.
Back to me. Salon. Another up the nose shot. I'm so sorry.
No bats in the cave, you're right.
I'm a
Where
lady.
did we get? I'm going to quick fire.
It's gonna quick fire.
Jodie Dickinson is so excited about those folders. That's where we've got to last. Kaylee Smith says, "Wow, I may have to break my glitter fairy virginity."
Oh, saucy.
Do
it.
Do it. You never
Well, that
regret
is,
it.
I have to say, like, that's the one thing about, like, switching over to glitters I was really worried about, because, not glitters, to the bags, is because I'd previously always struggled with storage. And I found, like, certain things online, but there was nothing made specifically for it, which is why I'd spent so much time on these, because I feel they've been created by a nail tech who knows what it's like to work mobile, knows what it's like to work in a salon, a busy salon and stuff like that. So I just wanted something nice and practical. And obviously, like, you can, because they're ring binders, you can take these in and out. They're really, I mean, the size that the ring binders are tough. These aren't the kind of things like you'll be able to drop this and it's not going to like spring open and throw out everywhere. So yeah, I'm very proud of them. I'm glad the feedback so far is good. So other questions?
Donna Miller. I think the folder is awesome. A great way for clients to look through and pick and choose.
Exactly. Especially when you
Stacey.
put the pops in with the glitter.
Yeah. Stacey Garcia Pidilla. You're so organised. That's cool.
I'm ridiculous. In my salon, rest of my house not so much. Or my car. Don't look in my car.
Sarah Elias has had to go because her little man is having a meltdown.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
Vicky McGregor. Not only have you gone green, but you've saved space too. Means more products. Lol.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying. It's very hard to be a green company when you work with nails, because nothing's particularly green about any of the products we use. But it's just trying to do the little things that you can when you can.
Sharon and Christian Burnett. Oh my God, you thought of everything. Absolutely fab. I love everything.
I've tried.
Jenny Rooney defo want a folder. Jodie Dickinson says that glitter is so pretty.
Thanks.
Shannon Brand. I needs one all filled up with all your lovely glitters.
The worrying thing is as well, I think you'll get a folder and it won't take long to fill it up. I was out there this afternoon, I'm like, oh, I could fill about 5 of these.
Nails by Sarah Birch. Oh my God, that's a fantastic prize. Nikki Phillips is literally, oh my God.
We've only just got to, we were talking about competition 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So I'm catching up on the comments slowly, sorry guys.
I'm like quick fire trying to. That's flipping amazing from Jane76. Victoria Rimmer. Wow, that's brilliant. Amazing prizes. You've got lots of love hearts and some roses from Maria Cilia Silva de Lima.
You can just say first names if you like, if it's going to speed things up.
Kerry Joe, brilliant idea. How much will the folders be?
Right. This is the slightly sucky thing.
Do you want me to quick fire a few more before you get into that? Or
I know I can answer the price thing. It's not going to take very long. Because they're all custom made and because I wasn't sure how they were going to go, I ordered smaller quantities. So the price may be a slightly higher price point than people are happy with. However, okay, so basically for a large folder, a set of dividers and 10 wallets, which will house 180 glitters, that comes together, all those different things, to about £42.50, I think, in total. Now, I know that sounds a lot when you buy it straight up, but if you were to buy all those baggies of glitter and then get extra pots to put them in to store rather than having them in bags, that's going to cost you a lot more than £42. But also, they're going to last. They're really durable. They're well made and they're solid. So yeah, I mean, I've tried to keep the price as low as possible. That's pretty much cost price. There's a very small handling fee because obviously I've got to package and stuff like that, and the packaging's, they're gonna have to be sent out in boxes rather than like baggies. But yeah, so the large one is £45, something like that. So yeah, but you can buy it all separately. So you can buy a folder on its own, you can buy the dividers on their own, and you buy the wallets in packs of 1, 5 or 10. So yeah, so hopefully it'll be really popular, and you guys will love them. And then future orders I'll be able to buy more, and obviously when you buy more you get a lower price. But yeah, so feedback about the price would be great. As I said, I've tried to keep it as low as possible for you guys.
Maria, I love your work.
Thank you.
Tony Masters, awesome. Alicia White says, will Willow, etc. still be in pots or bags, Lucy?
Like the pixie dust. Right, the way it's working at the moment, all the products on the website, all the old ones are still in pots. But what I'll be doing is, so this week I'm going to get around to the Pearl collection, hopefully will go into bags. So the pots will go off and then the bags will be available. As I slowly switch everything over, you will be able to buy everything in bags. And if you want pots, I will be selling, until my stock is gone, I will be selling pots on the website, which are already up there now under the storage bit. So yeah, it's something that's not going to happen overnight. Eventually, everything will be in bags, but again, it's just me. Hi. So it will happen slowly. Yeah.
Mum Tom, thank you for correcting me. She says, oops, lol, excellent plan. Nails by Sarah Bircher. I'm in organisational heaven. Mum Tom says,
I do get carried away with my organisation.
Hey both. The folders look amazing. I've just become a Sapphire VIP, so they will be spot on. How much are they? Just covered that.
Just answered the price thing.
Donna Lou, I love you and your channel. You should be so proud of yourself. You're amazing.
Thank you. You guys. I got a bit teary reading some of the comments this morning from yesterday's live feed. So I love you guys. Thanks.
Jen Daniels asked how much they are.
Yep, answer that.
Jodie Dickinson, it may save time for all techs with the folders, as we may not have to spend so much time on swatches.
That's another thing. Yeah, when it's all in there, it's so easy for clients to kind of like look through. And I like to put my pops in there with the glitter.
Janie Anderson, in big bold capital letters, I want to know where you got your fab earrings.
eBay. I think they're just eBay. I think they're Pyrex squids or Pyrex swirls. Dunno, eBay. These are like a candy cane one, and then I got black and white ones, but they were really cheap.
Tony Master says, wow, that's cheap, honestly, in my opinion.
Thank you. Well, I've tried to make it a reasonable price. It is really good quality.
Mum Tom says, that's a fair price, no worries. Tony Master says, but for what you're getting and how polished ladies will look, less clutter.
Yep, that's the plan.
Tiffany Scram, I don't know if I've missed the story, but have you ever told us how you got into nails? And I know you started with gel. What made you switch to acrylic? I never liked working with gel. Sorry if you told us already.
I fell into nails. I was working with horses. I was a competition groom, international competition groom. Sounds exciting. It just means I shovel shit all over the world. With lovely horses, really nice horses. Worked for a couple of Olympians. It was quite nice. Yes, and when I was diagnosed with BRCA1, I knew I had loads of surgeries and stuff coming up, and it wasn't really the career to stick with. It was very manual, working with horses, obviously, and recovering from like mastectomy. You can't really be mucking out stables and looking after like massive warm bloods that are like monkeys on crack. If anyone like, if you're used to horses like pet horses, you can't fully understand a competition horse because they're a bit mental. So it wasn't really something I could stay with. Lost my love. So I came home and I didn't really know what to do. So I've always had my nails done at NSS. Terrible person. And yeah, I wanted to get my nails done and there was nowhere locally to do it because I'm in the arse end of nowhere in Suffolk. And yeah, so I did an essential nails course and I just thought I'll learn to do my own and then maybe pick up a bit of extra work. I went through the Princess Trust, the Enterprise programme, something like that. Yeah, within 6 months I was full-time. I had to quit all my other jobs and yeah. I trained to do gel first, but within about 2 months I'd done a conversion course to acrylic and I love acrylic. And I don't like gel because it's sticky. But I just prefer acrylic. It's become my medium that I really like working with. And I keep trying to make myself do more hand painting and one stroke and stuff like that. But I love my acrylic. I love doing 3D. I love sculpting and creating things. There's something I'm working on behind me there. sculpted some chicken feet, as you do. But like things like this. So I did this on a extreme fantasy course with Hazel Dixon, and that's all acrylic. And I made that. That's all acrylic, and I made it. And I just, well, apart from the moss, which is, you know, bits of moss from the garden, but yeah, I love this. It's a bit dusty. But that's kind of just fell in love with acrylic. That's why I do it. Did I answer the question? I get so distracted.
A little bit.
A little bit with questions.
Right.
Yeah.
Mr.
Glitter Fairy's getting strawberry. Carry on.
Nails by Sarah. I think the price reflects the quality, and it's something we can use for a very long time, so it's worth it.
Yeah, it's not something that's going to break and fall apart quickly.
Gina Toro, sorry if it's been asked, but when will they be available? Please and thank you.
Now, but don't leave the live feed because we've got plenty of stock. So stay with us. But yes, they will be available on the website tonight.
Mary Elizabeth, hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, along with the new fairy wings.
What
Keep
is
talking.
what is the folder for, if you don't mind explaining it again?
For glitter. My dear, for glitter. I've also got that fairy wings fabric, which everyone wanted. So that's, I've got it in loads of different colours. Everyone's been going on about that. Can you see? Anyway, so I've got loads of those. It's the peachy one. Oh, how sexy is that? So the folders are for glitter. Ooh. Ow. Ah. Okay. I'm going to let you read more comments and I'm going to stop rambling.
Carrying out on tangents.
I
Donna
like my
Miller.
tangents.
I can't get my words out now. Donna Miller, when will you have them on your site to buy?
Tonight.
Jen Daniels would like to know, do the folders fit in the annex drawers?
In the Alex, I don't know. Shall I find out? Yeah, my drawers are so filthy at the moment. I need to do a good tidy up so I can do a salon tour soon. Yeah, let's have a see. Keep answering questions and I'll check.
Hale C says the price is a good start. I was expecting it to be more, and I love your work.
Oh well, I'll increase the price tonight then.
Tony Master says much better than shoveling shit.
Yeah. Well, I also got to the point in my career where I didn't when I first started out, I was looking after 20 horses alone. But by the end, I worked for Americans. And you only look after 2 or 3 horses. That's amazing.
Jeanette Zatkowski?
Yes, they do fit in the Alex and Lynn drawers, but I would do it in the deeper ones. Carry on.
Jeanette asks, I find taking a small amount of glitter out pots with a bead of acrylic easy.
Yep.
How do you do that using a bag? Do you pour some glitter into a pot first?
I have these little pots. I can't remember what. There was one that was full. So these little pots that you can use, they're available on the website too. And I've done them with tins, so they're quite hard wearing. And they're little screw tops as well. So if you're using for numerous customers or you need to file in between, you can just screw the top on. So rather than just, because I know some people use the crystal trays, which is great, but I like to be able to put a pot on something because I'm so clumsy. As you can see, I can't even hold a pot. Get next one.
Tony Masters said horses are pedantic, egotistical wankers.
Horses are emos. They're just trying to kill themselves all the time. And as a groom, it's your job to try and stop them. That's basically what I learned as a groom. Just try and stop that huge ton animal with a brain the size of an orange. Because that face, it's all teeth. It's all teeth. Look at a horse's skull. That's the size of their brain. Bless them. They're lovely.
Them.
But yes.
Olga Colon says hello and super beautiful.
Hi.
Kerry Joe says the folders
My hair does look pretty good at the moment.
The folders save space, look far more professional than what I have now, and make things more easy to find. Definitely worth the money.
Thank you. Getting really great feedback.
Mary Elizabeth says yay, thank you. Nails by Sarah says, oh my god, yes, that fabric.
Oh yes, people ask me to do that. I've got some Stroby fabric too, but I've got to cut it up and package it. There's so much stuff to bring out. Well, I might put that in. Actually, I might put maybe in next month's VIP. I don't know.
Tiffany Scram. Now see, that's amazing talent. Also, the price is extremely fair. All of your prices are very fair.
I do try and keep my prices reasonable. Yeah.
Mum Tom says, Fairy Wings, I'm so excited. Mary Elizabeth says, oh yes, I'll be ordering that ASAP. Thank you so much. Tracy Scott loves the fabric and says I'll be having some of that. Now it's by Sarah says time to clean your drawers, eh? With a winky face.
Oh god, I do. They're a massive mess at the moment. Ew.
Sorry. Lucinda Sterry says lovely idea of the little silver pots as well. Alicia White says fairy wings with some love hearts. Lucy, if I place an order, is it easier for you to send to me or for you to bring it to Leeds on Monday? I'm easy either way.
If you're going to Leeds, you can click local pickup and make sure you put a note saying that you're in my Leeds class and to bring it along on Monday, and that's fine. But place it by Thursday because Friday I cannot guarantee I will process those orders before I head to Leeds.
Jen Daniels says thank you with some halo-y smiley faces.
Always welcome.
And you have another big, bold, capital letters from Dawn Ulrich.
She's excited, isn't she? I saw it come up a minute ago.
Oh my lord, I want every single pot of glitter that you have behind you.
That would cost a lot of money. Somebody messaged me that once going, I just want to place an order for one of everything you have. And I'm like, I don't think you do. I couldn't afford it.
Alicia White says, thanks Lucy, will do.
Are we up to date?
I think, yes, we are up to date.
Bloody hell. Right, so if there's any other questions, comments, just shout out. Dawn's calmed down and isn't in capital letters anymore.
No, but she is obsessed with glitter.
I mean, everyone is. I mean, sparkly, love it. I keep getting blurry. It's not like, oh, there we go, we're back in focus, doing what's going on there. So yes, any other questions about the new products, about what cake I like most, whatever. We'll give you a couple of minutes and then I'm done for the day. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Hell. Maxine, hi Lucy, I love your glitter. Took me this long to find out how to write.
Oh,
bless you.
Bless you.
Tony Masters says, humorous. How much roughly for one of each?
God, I couldn't even say. I don't know. I've got...
Hang on.
No, there was about 2,000 glitters when you add all of my limited edition in.
Okay.
A lot. At least £1,000. Probably more. Yeah, a lot. It's a lot of glitter.
Mum Tom says, anyone who isn't obsessed with glitter probably isn't worth knowing.
That's true, isn't it? It's like people that don't like Elvis. Why does it keep... Focus on me again. It's gone all blurry again.
Because you keep moving, I think.
Well,
Maybe.
I'm so sorry.
No, just a thought. Mum Tom says, anyone who isn't yet... I've read that one, sorry. I'm going now. Tiffany Scram, obsession is when you buy glitter paint and the walls in your house are so glittery.
I've done that.
And we have
On a
glittery
couple of my
toilet
walls.
seat.
We have a glittery toilet seat. I didn't paint that. That was from B&M. 20 quid. But I saw it and I was like, yes. Go have a glittery toilet seat. And we moved house and we hadn't put it on. And I came, where had I been?
I think you've been training somewhere or you've
I'd
been...
come back from training and I was exhausted. I don't travel well anymore. And I came back and I was like, I'm so tired. And I went into the bathroom and I was like, oh my God, the glitter seat is back! I was so excited. Because, yeah, everyone wants to go to the toilet on a glittery toilet seat.
Joanna Buchanan, sorry if you've said already, how many does the small holder hold in total?
Oh, I haven't said that already. These are 6. Well, 12. There's 6 each side. And again, you can fit 20 wallets in. So 12 times 2 is 24 times 10 is 240. That's right, isn't it? I'm not good at maths. So 240. So 240 or 360. Yeah.
Catriona Halliday agrees with Mum Tom. Joanna says thank you.
You're welcome.
And
we're done now.
we are that easy.
We're done.
For,
Final 1 minute call and then we're going to go. And I'll get around to doing a live feed where you actually look at my hands doing stuff soon.
and I might be able to get my words out a bit better.
Maybe. But I'm really enjoying my rose gold hair and I feel I need to show it off at the moment. And do you know how I achieved it? Just keep washing my hair in the bath. Pretty much. I think we're done with questions.
I think we're done. I haven't had any come through yet. Oh, Mum Tom, thanks. This was such a pleasure to watch straight after work.
Oh, you're welcome. Right, well, everything on the website. Please don't crash the website. You shouldn't, because the new website and new servers are 1,000 times better. But please remember, if the website is acting slow or anything, don't just keep clicking refresh, because that shuts the website down and thinks it's under attack. Give it a few minutes and come back. Because I guarantee all of my limited edition for a month now. So there's no reason to stress. It's fine. I just saw 2 more comments pop up.
Hale C wants to know, what does the sign say on the top shelf?
That one. That's what I bought when I broke up with my ex, because he was a prick. And he had dulled my sparkle.
No.
Because when I told him I wanted to start the Glitter Fairy, he was like, I just don't see how that's even a business. Screw you, man. Screw you. But then when I told my parents I was going to become a nail tech, they also didn't think that was a business. And I've proven people wrong.
Donna Miller is ordering your folder and Swarovskis as we speak. Lol.
Ooh, have fun.
Mary Elizabeth asks, how long does it usually take to do a full set?
Salon nails, about 2 hours for me. I allow 2 hours for every appointment. So to file off and start again, normally 1.5, 2 hours. I don't rush.
Jen Daniels asks, how are you feeling post-surgery now, Lucy? Are you feeling more like yourself again?
Slowly getting there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting better. I want to be able to sleep on my front. Ugh. But apart from, without straddling a pillow. I have a bolster pillow in the bed. Our bed's very crowded now. There's Ian, who's a big beast of a man. Me, who likes to sleep like this. The dog, who also sleeps like that. And now we have Betty Bolster. So it's a foursome every night.
So you're like a jaguar up a tree.
I have. Have you seen that? Those images of like jaguars slumped on tree limbs in the jungle. That is how I sleep, over Betty Bolster pillow. Full length pillow down the bed. It's the only way I can get comfortable. But apart from that, yeah, pretty good.
We have some colourful hearts from Catriona.
Thank you.
And Victoria Rimmer, thank you for taking the time to talk to us all live. Love to you both, and good night from Sparkly Hearts.
Ah, well, I just thought it'd be easier to explain it all in a live feed.
Mary Elizabeth says, thank you. My husband yells at me and says it doesn't take that long to do nails. Lol.
It doesn't take what long? These takes 5 hours. Oh no, it takes ages. Look, there's 3 options. You can have it fast, cheap, or good. You can only ever get 2 of the 3.
It's true.
Yep.
We're all out of comments.
We're all out of comments.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to leave now.
Okay.
She says, we're going to go. Right, before we go, everyone just needs to marvel at my e-file
It is
again.
pretty amazing.
How beautiful is that? I spent way too much time. And I stole this entirely from Hazel Dixon, because she's got a white one of these that she blinged out. And then she was like, they're doing a teal version. Well, I didn't need a new e-file, but I had to get one. So I will do a review on these, because I do really like it as well. And just how pretty is that? And it only took about 3-4 hours in total. But look how pretty. Look. And I get, because when the light bounces off the Swarovskis, they're not true to colour. It's so pretty. Right, I'm going to go now. So thank you all for tuning in. Any questions or comments that I've missed, which I don't think we have. I think we've answered everything. Remember, if you've commented during the live feed, it will disappear. But if you comment after the live feed, I will see it and I will respond. Everything's available on the website now. Go shop. Okay. Yeah, that's it really. So thank you for tuning in.